This is a video game for them with real people, and they've gotten very used to having advanced knowledge because of all their spies. You know, Dory Davis has bought and gifted about 500 memberships. She always buys them 50 at a time. She's done that at least 5 times, maybe more. And then loose here and loose there. Here a membership, there a membership, everywhere membership. But the one thing that made it very telling was she would do it more when I didn't have it on a subscriber mode. See, if I don't have it on subscriber mode and there's a bunch of trolls sitting in the chat, when she hits that button and gives those memberships, all of those trolls get memberships and didn't even have to subscribe. They're trying to slow me down in the algorithm again. They're pissed off that they're going to have to pay me.
Yes, they are.
They're pissed off.
Yeah.
And it's no longer an unfair fight because it's literally been me against the YouTube for 5 years. And so to now have this alliance and this family community that we're building here, and for there to be other credible people speaking out against the injustices, yes, this is making all of them very uncomfortable. And I'm happy about that, you know. But it's time for me to release the Kraken. You know, when I realized that they were going to start going heavier at inventing storylines and narratives, I decided to create one of my own. You know, if we gonna play make-believe, baby, don't let me miss out on the fun. So let me go in my StreamYard and check the date on this very special secret live. I'm a doozy. You know, Maggie, I'm not a little bit mean. I'm a lot mean. I really am. I enjoy it. I do. I take pleasure in my barbary. When I'm coming to bust somebody in the head, I want them to know I done it. You know, that's just the way I am.
Yep.
Oh, yes. What's today's date? The 14th. The 14th? This live was recorded January 3rd. So what's that now, babe? 11 days? Too Strong said when they stopped by after New Year's, what was that, the 1st or the 2nd? They said in 2 weeks. And they ended up moving a little sooner than they were going to because everyone started jumping on the Allie Carter story and started trying to control the narrative here.
Yeah.
On YouTube, and we all know that Corey Fair came through and announced on the Jaguar Wright effect that they would be unveiling some truths, and then the next thing you know, Allie Carter here, Allie Carter there, here Allie, there Allie, everywhere Allie. Oh my goodness, people that weren't even discussing her jumped on it.
Alexis K. Tyler stuff.
Alexis K. Tyler, everyone's talking about why. I'm calling it the turducken receipt.
Mm-hmm.
Because, see, what's becoming very clear is that there were things that were discussed in this secret live with me and Grace. I'm having such a hard time guarding my mouth because I'm really proud of myself. I love it when I run a clean op and nobody knows, you know? It lets me know I still got it. You know, the espionage is strong with me. But I wanted to try out my own little storyline, and I wanted to see what it would do. See, the beautiful thing about my ops is they run in the backdrop before they come to the foreground, and usually it's me and the trolls racing to see who gets to hit first or hardest. But it's Inception. You know, when you put an idea together and then you put it out there into the world, you focus on it, and you guide it to fruition. The Allie Carter story, it was going to crash eventually. There was no way they was going to be able to keep all up. It's sad that it took someone like me to just nuzzle in on the fact that if she took her exposure seriously, why would she be dishonest about Tupac being her father? The simple fact that it took someone like me to get people talking about these things is kind of disturbing because this girl's been running her mouth like this for half a decade.
Absolutely.
We've also established that she is a victim. And the person that she's being victimized is her fake mom.
The white chocolate, Shelly.
Yeah, the twin. You know, when I say that, all I think about is the twin flames. You know, the two people that are secretly in love, that shouldn't be in love, star-crossed lovers and all of that wet. That, you know, the lesbians that I know that call each other twins is short for twin flame. You know, I also find it funny that I'm the first person to bring up the fact that, you know, it was common practice in the hidden homosexual sectors for you to marry your younger lover and make them your child so this way they could be in your life and inherit. I said all of these things, haven't I?
Yes, you have.
And yet everybody's acting like they said it for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
But in the midst of all of this alley debacle and confusion and exposure, in the midst of it all, why now? Why not?
Exactly.
The here kitty kitty thing was just starting to warm up. They were just starting to get used to lying to the public, saying that me and my supporters were threatening them and harassing them. They were they was just getting it warmed up and everybody was
Natanya is telling you hi. She's in the chat.
Hey sis. So when I think about all of that, and then the instant turn.
Burnout. We all experience it at some point. It's so important to me that I've actually been working.
And then the instant turn. Why? Why now? The alley story was still storying. Why burn it all down now?
Excellent question.
Maybe you thought that it was corrupted and you needed. Maybe you needed to burn it down because you thought maybe someone else was getting control of the story. You know, boy, I tell you, by the way, I'm being very naughty right now. Because I think I'm about to take a troll nest and drive it insane. I'm just like, say, all right, I'm not crazy.
Oh. I'm just not figuring it out. Yeah. You a cold motherfucker.
Me. I told her I would like my money. There it is.
I told
Who is talking?
you said that thing like that. That was rude. You're a genius. I think why wow. I'm just now wow.
Hold on a second.
Oh yeah.
Something when you reached out, I wanted to talk to you because I was wondering, you know, if you're like I don't talk to anybody. But Ali Carter reached out to me last night. No, I talk to anybody but personally. You're like I don't. That's a little snippet of my turd ducking. That's the duck that we're going to shove in the chicken, and then we're going to take it and shove it in the ass of that turkey.
Was that Ali?
Did you hear that?
You might have to give a little context.
Please.
Please.
I am French. I just heard Ali Carter called you. Yes. What is going on?
I find it very interesting because that was recorded on June 3rd. Can we do a little research, Madge? When did the troll farm turn on Ali Carter? Because see,
Maybe 2 weeks ago, max.
that voice clip that you heard, that was from January 3rd.
They are stealing your content?
No, because that was never released. That live only exists inside my StreamYard.
How do they know?
Well, the person that I was speaking to. regarding the phone call with allegedly with the Carter ladies was told to only one person.
Yep.
And you want to know what I find funny? Just the other night on Corey Fair's channel, somebody popped into the chat and started asking me, had I spoken to Ali Carter recently? And I said, why would you ask me that?
So just to try